Most people chase comfort. They look for the easy way out, the path of least resistance. They want to feel good right now. They want the shortcut, the hack, the magic pill that solves all their problems without any real effort. This pursuit of comfort, this avoidance of the hard things, it feels like freedom in the moment, but it's a trap. It's a cage built of weakness and procrastination, a prison where your potential goes to die. It's a slow, creeping decay of the human spirit, where you wake up one day and realize you're not in control of anything, least of all yourself. True freedom isn't found there. I chase discipline. Why? Because that's where real freedom begins. It's not about punishment or restriction for its own sake. It's about forging yourself into a weapon. It's about building a foundation so strong that nothing can shake it. Discipline is the master key that unlocks every door you want to walk through. It's the ability to tell yourself to do the things you know you need to do, especially when you don't want to do them. It's the internal force that pushes you through the mud, through the pain, through the doubt. It's the raw, unyielding power to take control of your own mind, your own body, your own destiny. This isn't just a philosophy, it's a practical operational standard for living a life of impact. It's about understanding that the friction, the struggle, the grind, that's where you are made. Every rep in the gym, every early morning, every difficult conversation you don't avoid, it's all forging you. These aren't just abstract ideas. They are concrete actions repeated day in and day out that build the person you want to become. The person who can handle any storm, any challenge, any mission. These 7 lessons will change how you think about success forever. They are the bedrock principles for getting good. So, listen up, pay attention. The path I'm laying out isn't easy. It's the opposite of easy. It demands everything from you. It demands your sweat, your focus, your will. But the reward is not comfort. The reward is something far greater. It's strength, it's capability, it's control, it's the ability to stand on your own 2 feet and face whatever comes your way, knowing you have the discipline to handle it. The reward is real freedom, the kind you have to earn, the only kind that matters. Now let's get after it. The war against weakness is won or lost in the first seconds of the day. When the alarm goes off at 4:30 a.m., it's not a suggestion, it's a call to action. In that moment, you have a choice: surrender to comfort or rise and take command. That first victory sets the tone for your day. Waking up early isn't about being a morning person. It's about discipline, about owning your time before the world demands it. In the quiet, you plan, train, and prepare, building mental toughness and confidence. When the sun rises, you're already ahead. You've won the first battle. You're ready to lead the charge. In any team, in any organization, in any aspect of your life, there is only one person to blame when things go wrong: you. This is extreme ownership. It's the fundamental principle, the core concept. It means you don't make excuses, you don't point fingers, you don't blame your boss, your subordinates, the economy, the weather, or bad luck. You accept responsibility for everything in your world to an extreme degree. Every failure, every mistake, every shortcoming, it's all on you. This is not about beating yourself up. It's about empowerment. When you blame someone or something else, you are giving away your power. You are making yourself a victim. You are saying that the outcome was outside of your control, and if it's outside of your control, you can't fix it. You are helpless. But when you take ownership, you reclaim that power. If it's your fault, then you can do something about it. You can analyze what went wrong. You can create a plan to fix it. You can implement that plan and ensure that the same mistake doesn't happen again. Ownership gives you control. This has to be your default position. When a project fails, it's not because your team didn't perform. It's because you didn't lead them correctly. You didn't give them the right training, the right resources, or the right plan. If your workout is subpar, it's not because you were tired. It's because you didn't manage your sleep and nutrition properly. If a relationship is failing, it's not just the other person's fault. It's your fault for not communicating better, for not understanding their perspective, for not doing what was needed to make it work. Taking extreme ownership is humbling. It requires you to check your ego at the door. The ego wants to protect itself. It wants to find blame elsewhere. It wants to preserve your image of being competent and flawless. But the ego is your enemy. It blinds you to the truth and prevents you from learning and growing. To truly lead, to truly improve, you must crush your ego. You must be willing to look in the mirror and say, "This is my fault, and I will fix it." That is the beginning of all progress. Once you accept ownership, the path forward becomes clear. The question is no longer, whose fault is this? The question becomes, what am I going to do about it? This shift in mindset is everything. It moves you from a passive reactive state to an active problem-solving state. You stop wasting time and energy on the blame game and instead focus all of your resources on finding a solution. This is what leaders do. They don't complain about problems, they solve them, and all problems are their problems. Think about it from a team perspective. If the leader takes all the blame, it creates a culture of trust and accountability. The team members aren't afraid to make mistakes or bring up problems because they know the leader won't throw them under the bus. Instead, the leader will own the issue and work with them to find a solution. This frees everyone up to focus on the mission. It removes the internal politics and finger pointing that destroys teams from the inside out. When the leader takes the blame, the team can take the credit for the victory. This philosophy applies to every corner of your existence. Your finances, your health, your career, your relationships. Are you overweight? It's not your genetics, it's your diet and your lack of discipline. Take ownership. Are you in debt? It's not the economy, it's your spending habits. Take ownership. Are you stuck in a dead-end job? It's not your boss's fault, it's your failure to develop new skills or seek out new opportunities. Take ownership. For every problem, there is a solution that starts with you. This is the ultimate form of freedom. When you realize that you are responsible for everything, you also realize that you have the power to change anything. You are no longer a ship tossed about on the sea of fate. You are the captain, you set the course, you adjust the sails, you navigate the storms. It is a heavy burden, this level of responsibility, but it is also the source of all your strength. Take extreme ownership, own your mistakes, own your problems, and in doing so, you will own your victory. You think freedom is found in comfort, in ease, in the path of least resistance. That's a lie. Real freedom isn't found on the couch. It's forged in the crucible of discomfort. When you choose the hard path, when you step into the storm, every time you embrace discomfort, you break the chains of mediocrity. and expand what you thought was possible. The world sells you comfort, but comfort is a trap. It's a slow, creeping death of the human spirit. Seek out what challenges you physically, mentally, emotionally. That's where you find out who you really are. Discomfort is not punishment, it's the grindstone that sharpens the blade, the fire that tempers the steel. On the other side of that pain is strength. On the other side of discomfort is real freedom. Embrace it. The battlefield. It's chaos. It's a storm of information, misinformation, threats and opportunities, all happening at once. Bullets are flying, explosions are going off, people are yelling. In that chaos, if you try to do everything at once, you will do nothing. You will be paralyzed. You will freeze, and you will fail. Maybe the bullets aren't real, but the chaos is. You're getting hit with emails, phone calls, meetings, unexpected problems, and a to-do list that stretches to the horizon. It's a fog of war, and if you don't have a strategy to cut through that fog, you will be consumed by it. The strategy is simple. Prioritize and execute. Identify the most important task and pour all your energy into it. Not the easiest thing, but the most important. The one task that will have the biggest impact. Detach from the noise, identify the critical task, and execute. Prioritize. Execute. Win. Motivation. It's a popular word, and people are always searching for it. But here's the truth. Motivation is fickle. It comes and goes, showing up when things are easy, but abandoning you when life gets tough. If you wait to feel motivated, you'll accomplish nothing. On the hard work, the meaningful work rarely feels easy. Discipline is not a feeling, it's a choice. It's doing what you need to do, no matter how you feel. Discipline is the root of all good qualities. It is the foundation for success. Motivation might get you started, but discipline is what keeps you going. Over time, discipline becomes your identity. You stop waiting for motivation. You just do the work. Only discipline gets a vote. Get up, get out, and get after it every single day. That is the path. That is the only path. Leadership isn't a title or a corner office. It's a responsibility, a weight you choose to carry for your team and your mission. The blame stops with you. True leaders embrace this, knowing everyone is watching. Your actions set the standard. Words are easy, but your example is what matters. Be the living, breathing example of the excellence you expect. Hold yourself to a higher standard than anyone else. Respect is earned through sweat and sacrifice, not demanded. Show discipline, humility, and ownership every day. Lead from the front, lead with action. That's the only kind of leadership that endures. Chaos. It comes for everyone. In the firefight, in the boardroom, in your personal life, the pressure mounts, emotions run high, and you have to make a decision right now. The natural human instinct is to react, to get emotional, to let the chaos consume you. This is a path to failure. Detach, step back, breathe. Look at the situation from a higher perspective. What is the ultimate goal? What is the mission? By detaching, you allow your logical mind to take over. You can see the bigger picture. You are in command of your own mind. Reflect, analyze, learn, detach, reflect, and dominate. The principles are simple, they are not easy. Waking up early, taking extreme ownership, embracing discomfort, prioritizing and executing, choosing discipline over motivation, leading by example, detaching to make better decisions. These aren't just concepts to be understood. They are actions to be taken. They are a path, a hard path, a path of resistance and struggle. But it is the only path that leads to true freedom, the freedom from weakness, from excuses, from your own self-imposed limitations, the freedom that comes from knowing you are in control. So the question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to listen to this, nod your head, and then go back to the way things were? Or are you going to take charge of your life? Are you going to start tomorrow morning when that alarm clock goes off? Are you going to get up, get out of bed and get after it? Are you going to stop blaming others and take ownership of your world? Are you going to do the things you don't want to do because you know they will make you better, stronger, faster, smarter? The choice is yours. No one can make it for you. This is your life, your one and only life. You can let it happen to you, or you can happen to it. You can be a victim of circumstance, or you can be the master of your fate. The tools are here. The blueprint is laid out. Now it's on you to do the work, to build unstoppable mental discipline, to forge yourself into a weapon, to become a leader in your own life and in the lives of those you care about. It's time to stop talking and start doing. It's time to stop waiting and start acting. Apply this military-grade mindset to your everyday existence and watch what happens. Watch as you conquer your goals. Watch as you build resilience. Watch as you earn respect from others and, more importantly, from yourself. The enemy is complacency. The enemy is mediocrity. The enemy is the easy path. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to fight that enemy every single day. The battle starts now. Take charge. Get on the path. Stay on the path and win.